Hi,
This is Preeti.
Afri.
Hi Gunjan, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm great. So everything
Right.
I've added today are like quick fixes you can do it within few minutes after you get back from work.
That's
So I've
that's
added
nice.
two or three products that can help with that.
One of the very generic question that we received is how to start. Like, what's the right time of grooming? So if you can just
Right.
yeah, if you can just have a quick info for everyone, that will be really nice.
Okay. It's never too soon. Ideally, the time you start should be when you know that you're getting married on a fixed date. So that doesn't mean you start in full swing, but say you know 6 months before your wedding that you're getting married, you can start including small things that you were not doing previously to just get your skin and hair in condition.
Afrin,
Like
I
say you
can't
have
hear you.
a glaring problem, like you have spot baldness or you have acne. It's not going to go in a question of weeks, right? So you start preparing for your wedding as soon as you know, whether that's 6 months
Right.
before or 3 months before. You start with the skincare and hair basics, right? But ideally,
Right.
the best time to start to see results, at least for skin and hair, is the month that your wedding is in. So 30 days prior to your wedding, you start scheduling a few facials. You get into, start doing hot oil massages to your hair, and we'll dwell a little more on how to do a hot oil massage also, because that's like, I was just talking to a group of friends yesterday, and oiling your hair is like a double-edged sword. You need to know the right way of doing it. So 1 month before, start your facial, start doing body scrubs, dry scrubbing. Work on your problem areas that can be fixed in a month. So yeah, to answer your question, it is 1 month before your wedding is the last. That's the cutoff by when you should start looking after yourself. Okay, so talking about skin, the basics that anyone, not just a bride or a groom, anyone needs to do these three steps. That is cleansing, toning, and moisturizing. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the products that I use to do this. So
Right.
cleansing basically is getting rid of any of the dirt, grime, dust, sweat, that collects on your face through the day. And you also cleanse your face in the morning when you wake up. So you can use something as simple as a face wash. The one I use and we spoke about yesterday as well was
Yeah.
this one, Vichy Normaderm. It's a very gentle cleanser, but it leaves your skin feeling squeaky clean. And also, if you use makeup, you need to cleanse your face first with a makeup remover. I use a micellar water with a cotton pad. The one I use is by Bioderma, but there are so many in the market now.
Right.
Uh, just, yeah, so you use a makeup remover and get all the makeup out, then you use a cleanser. So for men, you can just use a cleanser directly, a cleansing face wash, ideally. And
Okay.
if I have makeup on, I use this a device like this. So this is by GSB. It's available on Amazon, and it works. It's battery operated. So it helps you foam the cleanser, and this really gets every bit of the makeup out. So if you
Okay.
use a wipe, just a wipe, a makeup wipe or just makeup remover, it's
Mm-hmm.
never ever enough, especially for eye makeup. So you can use something
Right.
like this. You also have a very popular brand known as Foreo. Of course, that
Okay.
one's a little expensive, but if you check Amazon, there are tons of dupes for all these products. So I recommend using something like this. And if you don't use makeup, just use it occasionally with your cleanser, because you have to put a little more effort because you're getting married and you
Right.
want to look and feel good. So about twice a week.
Gotcha.
But any product you use on your face, like a scrub or a device like this, you shouldn't, go crazy. You always do circular motions and very gently, because your skin is very delicate. The second step is toning. Now, what toning does is it's the one step in this whole routine that works on problems. And toners are problem specific. Like there's the one I really love is Fixie Glow Tonic. This helps to get rid of dark spots, blemishes, shrinks pores, and like the name says, it helps you get a glow, and that's what brides are chasing. They want to have that glow.
Right.
Sometimes your
Correct.
your work schedule and your life, it just drains you so much that you cannot get that pre-wedding glow. So using
Absolutely.
products
Yeah.
like these that are problem specific, they
Mm.
really help enhance your skin. So the toner I recommend is the Pixie Glow Tonic. And the last step is moisturizing. And yesterday we
Mm-hmm.
spoke about moisturizing based on your skin type. So my skin
Right.
is extremely sensitive. And how do you know that your skin is sensitive? whenever you put any product, be it a moisturizer or a bleach or anything for a facial, and your skin starts tingling, that's the
Mm.
sign that you have sensitive skin. Other than
Okay.
sensitive skin, you have dry skin and oily skin. So the moisturizer I use on my face is this. It's called Vichy Mineral 89. It's if
Okay.
you read what's written here, it says it's a fortifying and plumping daily booster, like this. So I found this product to be very neutral and non-oil based. It is water based, so it keeps your skin. It keeps the moisture within your skin, you know,
Oh.
without having any oil or making it sticky. And this is what worked brilliantly for skin like mine, which is combination. So this is something I recommend to everyone. It's not like if you have dry skin, it's not good enough, or if you have oily skin, it's going to make it further oilier. It's a very neutral product, and it's great to use even before makeup. Like the 1 month before your wedding, you want to start doing a little intensive skincare, because you're working towards a goal. You're working towards looking good on a specific day or for a specific period. So you
Absolutely.
get something called Uptan, which is very
Mhm.
common in all Indian households, in all traditional households. But we shouldn't pick up things that are spurious and just off the supermarket rack. You need to be very sure that it's made hygienically, and it's great if it's organic. About doing an at-home facial, considering the COVID situation.
Yeah,
People may not feel safe, and
DIY.
most parlors are not allowed to do facials and massages. So you get these at-home, you get facial packs, and this is the exact same thing that is used in parlors. Like you go to a parlor and you do a Cheryl facial. Cheryl products are available, and you can buy them and do it at home. So one product I use is this one by Raga. Even
Mm-hmm.
Raga has a set of 5 products which are a complete facial. Like if you go to a parlor, they're going to use the exact same thing on you. Like this is a Raga detan. And when you go to the
Mm-hmm.
parlor and in the middle of your cleanup, the lady asks you, "Do you also want to do a detan?" She's essentially using the same thing on you. So why can't you just buy it and do it yourself?
Buy it and
Considering
wait.
our constraint of not being able to go to a parlor.
So thank you so much, Afreen, for sharing the lovely tips, the tried and tested tips and products with all our viewers. Thanks a
Okay,
lot.
thank you so much for having me, Gunjan, and all the best to you and to all your future brides and grooms who watch this video again. All the best to all of y'all, and may you have, be very successful in this venture that you're doing.